Hey guys, I know this is kind of different because, well, there are no clips in this video, and there's not much editing going on. This is just me doing a unscripted clip, clipless countdown, and yeah, this is this isn't like a gimmick or anything. I'm not trying to get subscribers. I'm not trying to get views in this video. But if I do get that, that'll be great. I'm just doing this because I want to pay tribute to all the people that have been a big impact in my life, that took their time and effort to make my life feel amazing that it was, and I just want to thank them for all they've done. So, let's begin. Okay, the first person I want to talk about is, well, he's not really that famous. He's famous to, like, all the people that he touched in his life. Well, not physically, mentally touched. This is actually my preacher, Jimmy. Well, first of all, he's like a youth pastor for First Assembly of God. And, well, he was like an older brother to me when I was in, well, first of all, I was in like high school when I first met him. I was having a hard time believing in God because because a lot of bad things were happening in my life, and he made he showed me that not in, not everything in life is gonna be good, but you gotta make the most of it. You gotta make everything good. You gotta make everything good. You gotta show God love. He he showed me that God will always love you no matter what happens. And yeah, he moved away, so I barely talked to him. So I've so thank you, Jimmy, and wish you luck in future your future goals. So thank you. All right, the next person. Well, this is not really a person. It's like a character on like an anime. So I don't know if I'm cheating a bit, but yeah, this is a kind of tough thing to talk about since I don't know if anyone's seen the anime, but okay, the anime is called One Piece. I'll put the name down on the description. If you want to check out One Piece, first, I think you gotta go on like a website to see if One Piece is on there. I don't know which website, but yeah, it's the main character, Monkey D. Luffy, was I think he inspired me to follow my dreams and fight for what you believe in, and yeah, and then there's this one line in the show that says, "I'm gonna follow my dreams, and if I die, I die." Yeah, that's kind of a tough thing to say to someone that wants to follow their dreams and live for what they believe in, and if they die, they die. He doesn't care if he lives or dies. He just wants to follow his dream of becoming a pirate captain or king of the pirates, or and yeah, that's what. Yeah, and he inspired me to follow my dreams and always fight for them. Always never give up on your dreams. And yeah, that's really what I wanted to do. Follow my dreams. That's what everyone wants to do. Follow their dreams. It's really the. I know he. I don't know if you guys watch One Piece, but if you should watch for that one character and that one line, because you're gonna be inspired to follow your dreams because of this one character. And yeah, so thank you, Luffy. All right, this guy, Jim Toner, he he's like one of my mentors. Well, when we first met, he took me in this group of older kids when I think I was like in freshman year of high school, and I didn't know anybody there. I was a little nervous, and he and a couple other older kids took me into their group to talk about God and stuff like that, and that was really nice of him to do that, and I felt like I belonged to this group of Christian kids that respected one another and loved one another, and all of this is because of this one man that teaches them about God and all of the joys of being a Christian and all that. And Jim Toner, he even put that in his books. He's an author, and I want to express myself and my ideas for one thing, and he actually made me want to be a writer. So I first started writing in like high school and like English, but he made me want to continue writing. I haven't finished a book, but I I haven't finished like anything in a while, but he made me want me to write different stuff, if I want to write a news article, I can do that. If I want to write a script, I can do that. If I want to write a book, I can do that. He made me realize that. And even if, first of all, Jim Toner is like a real nice guy. If you meet him in person, he's a really good person. Sorry, I'm trying to think. This is unscripted, by the way, so if I mess up on anything, I apologize. But yeah, he helped me a lot. So so without him, I wouldn't have the guts to write. So thank you, Jim Toner. This spot actually goes to 3 people, and they have been my closest friends for a while now. And one of them is newer, but he has been a good friend for me throughout my years on YouTube and stuff like that. They are Jacob Syracuse, Joseph Mancucci, and Adrian Yokai Darkness. And Keegan Jermaine, if he... Okay, there's 4 people. Keegan Jermaine, if you're watching this, you've been a good friend to me in all my years in high school and college. And I want to continue our friendship if you can. So, yeah. But yeah, these guys have been good friends to me. Even if I'm going through a tough time, I can talk to them about it. If I'm going through depression, I can talk to them about it because they want to help me through my depression, and they are actually one of their brothers, Adrian's brother, is going through depression himself, and he has talked me through how to feel better about myself and that he. So I want to thank Adrian's brother too. So that's 5. And if I ever get sad or depressed or anything, I can talk to them about it, and they know what to say. They've been through it. They know what I'm going through. So these guys are my really good friends. I'm really thankful for them. So thanks, guys. Okay, here's one of them's my college professor named Arthur Taylor, and well, he was actually my interpersonal communications teacher. So he taught me all about speech, because I was having trouble in this one speech class, and well, it's not his speech class; it was another speech class I was going to in college, because I didn't know how to talk to people. I didn't know how to make a speech in like a public location, but he taught me how to like communicate with a crowd, and I'm not afraid to like talk to crowds anymore because of him. And yeah, he was like well, like just like Jim Toner, another person that's been like a mentor to me. He's been like a mentor to me too. He, whenever I told him I was writing a book about a certain story, he liked it a lot. He wanted me to go on about this story. He wanted to know the certain details about the story. He was really into. I was really excited that a person like that would take his time and effort to listen to what I had to say, and that really affected my heart and my life, and it really breaks my heart that he's gone. Yeah, he died in 2016, so I wasn't able to see him again because he had a heart attack at, I think it was 65. He was in his 60s when he died. I'm sorry. I'm getting really emotional here. That's what this countdown's about, being emotional about people that impacted my life. So to his family, I want to say he was the greatest guy, one of my favorite teachers in college, and I'm really gonna miss him. So thank you, Arthur Taylor. Okay, before I talk about this person, I wanted to show you guys this book. It's called Your Screenplay Sucks by William M. Akers. And the reason I wanted to show you this is because the person that introduced me to this book was another college professor that really impacted my life. His name was Ken Rowe. He used to be a screenwriter for movies and stuff like that. And he helped me improve on my screenwriting technique so that I can get better at writing scripts and probably do some storyboarding. And hang on. I also took some time and effort to draw because of him, because I also draw. And yeah, some of these are kind of good. Yeah, I also saw a Chopper from One Piece. If you guys ever watch the show, here's one of the characters. And yeah, I'm really want to talk about this guy because he's still around and he will give a lecture to someone that will want to write more scripts and want to write better scripts. And while I passed this class, I think I passed it. So I still feel good about it because I passed. Yeah, this is. So thank you, Ken Rowe, and I'll sign off. Okay, it's getting kind of emotional here. Well, the person that has been like a third mentor to me was, well, he's a famous animator and voice actor, and I just met him recently at Niagara Falls during a convention, and he took his time and effort, and well, not effort, he took his time and out of his vacation or his time at the convention to talk to me about animating, and he, that really, it touches my heart that someone that famous would do that for a person that's not. I mean, that was really nice of him. He, first of all, John Stalker that's his name, John Stalker. He's the animation director for Sailor Moon, and he does a lot of other voices that really are kind of timeless. When I first saw him at the convention, Adrian told him that I wanted to be an animation director, and he's like, "Oh, I'm an animation director too. I'll give you some tips." And he did. He gave me some tips on how to be a good animation director, and that's pretty cool of him to do that. I mean, I also embarrassed myself by asking if I could be his apprentice, and he was cool about it. He was like, "Oh, I don't know." He said it in a positive way that he doesn't mind if you wanted to be if you embarrass yourself in front of him. He's cool about that because, first of all, I thought celebrities wouldn't be cool about that, like freaked out a bit, because I kind of don't know how to talk to celebrities when I was still learning how to talk to celebrities. And he was cool about it. He was actually really nice about it. And then sorry about that. My room's a mess. And that was my best. That was one of my best days in my life, meeting a celebrity that would take his time to talk to me and teach me a few tips on how to be a good animation director. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this. Thank you, John Stalker, and hopefully I'll see you again in another convention, or if you ever come to New York again, I would love to see him again. Like, tell him how I'm doing. Like, tell him I want to show him some of my drawings I did, and hopefully he'll watch this video and see what I'm doing. So, thank you. I'm gonna give this spot to Christopher Robert Miller because he was kind of think that he was actually a good person to talk to. He was nice to me. He was a kind person. He actually did his Professor Layton voice for me, and I thought that was kind of awesome to talk to the Professor Layton himself, Christopher Robin Miller. And even if you don't know who Christopher Robin Miller is, he doesn't care. Well, he's a good person like that. He can help you out. He's well, yeah, sorry, this is unscripted, like I said. And well, first of all, he's like any celebrity. He would give you an autograph, and he's like saying, "This was you," and then he signs his name like Chris Robin Miller, and then it's like, "Oh, you got that game. That's pretty cool." That's like I might try that. I'm trying to be just like him if I ever get famous, and if you want to ask for my autograph or something. I mean, I'm gonna try and be like him. I'm gonna do a little line from one of my shows or something, and then autograph it or something like that. And the best part is he actually gave me his email because because I was struggling with this show that I'm trying to work on with a couple friends and a couple YouTubers, and he taught me how to be like a good voice director and how to voice act. Like didn't I didn't know I could do voice acting, and it's because of him I can do some voices. Like you gotta get that stuff, God. Yeah, I took his voice acting class at the convention center where I also met John Stalker and Todd Habercorn, and he taught me how to voice act, and I was actually pretty good at it. I thought I wouldn't be good at it. I thought Adrian and Joe would be better at it than I am, but I was pretty good at it, and it's because of Christopher Robin Miller. So thank you, Christopher. Okay, today, right here, this man and all these guys took a time to take a picture with me. That is awesome. I framed it. It's This was probably the best day of my life, meeting my hero, Doug Walker. And that's how great of a guy he is. All of them are great. Malcolm, Tamara, Brad, Doug's parents, rest in peace, Doug's mom. You were nice to me, so I'm gonna miss you too. And yeah, they were just really nice to me. I when you meet your hero in person, I mean that is like the best thing that ever could happen to a fan or a person in their lives. That's well, because of him, I want to express my opinion on movies, books, games, stuff like that. And it doesn't matter what you do. You just have to do what you love, and then you have to do it in your life. And that's what he did. He did what he loved, and that's what I love about Doug. He did what he loved. He's still doing it right now. And I can't wait to see him again in Niagara Falls if he ever gets the chance. Which, actually, I think meeting him was a once in a lifetime opportunity because he barely comes up to New York. I mean, I don't know if he goes to New York City, but I can't go there because I gotta take the train and then all the. But still, meeting him, I almost didn't because my mom was like, I don't know if you can go because of money and transportation and all that. But I still went. I went with my friend Jacob, and we got to see him for the first time in our lives in person. And when I I even got to guest star in one of his Nostalgia Critic videos. If you watch the third anime Titanic movie, I'm in that video. If you ever want to get the chance to look, I'll put a link down below. And yeah, that was amazing that I got to be in a Nostalgia Critic video. I even posted on Facebook that in the Nostalgia Critic video, and everybody was like, "Oh, where are you?" And I was like, "I'm in the third row with a Pokemon hat." And then they were like, "Oh yeah, there you are." And then I showed my Uncle Bud that. I showed my grandma that. I showed my parents that. I even showed Joe and Jacob that, and that was like, and you know what the best part is? When I said it was nice to see you again, that sounds correct, and he said, "Yeah, it's good to see you too." That melted my heart. That melted my heart. I was that was flattering, and I heard that from my hero. And Doug, if you're hearing this, thank you for being my hero, and I hope to see you again in New York. Okay, these two people are really special to me, and I just want to thank them for all they've done in my life, and what they have to tell me is really helped me through tough times, and I just want to thank them. One of them's me, my mom. Her name's Kristen Wunderlich, and she is a wonderful mother to me, and without her, I wouldn't be here right now. I would be off in a home or a mental institution or a foster care if I didn't have her as a mom. And the other person is my grandma, her mother, Grandma Dia, because, well, she has been well, how can I put this? They both love me for who I am. And even if I get mad at them, they still love me. Even they get mad at me, I still love them. And I really appreciate them because they have helped me through tough times. And I wouldn't be here without them. I would still have fights with my dad or sister if they didn't butt in or anything. I just want to say thank you to both my mom and grandma if they're watching, because even if you say I love you, and back then saying I love you for me was the hardest thing I ever did, because I could barely talk back then, and their main goal was for me to say I love you to them. And that goal has already been reached. That goal has been already taken care of. That was the happiest day of their life when I said that I love you for the first time. And what makes me happy is that they say I love you back. Because I, like anyone, I just want to be loved. And they really love me, and I'm glad to have them in my life. So thank you.